Hi guys, I'm Nobody, and I'm at the Untrained Unprofessional Workbench this morning, and I wanted to talk to you about Dawson Precision. Now, you might be asking, hey Nobody, why should we listen to you talk about Dawson Precision? I mean, after all, you're a nobody. And I would say normally you are correct. Now, a couple months ago, I put out a video that contained this segment. One thing that I am slightly concerned about is here on the Dawson Precision. You notice that I'm getting some binding and rubbing here on the spring or on the guide rod. See those shinies right there where that pin is? And also over here on this other side, it's where they actually dimpled the metal to hold that pin in. It's actually pretty rough. Now, as you can see in that segment, there were a couple little areas on this guide rod that, needed a little bit of attention, and I took care of those, with a little bit of file work and a little bit of sandpaper, and this guide rod has been running perfectly. So very, very happy with it. I never once thought, that I needed to contact Dawson Precision and say, hey, there's something going on with this guide rod, I need you to address it. A couple months after that video, I received this email from Dawson Precision, and specifically from the director of marketing. It said, hello. I don't even get a hello nobody. Maybe you thought that was a little awkward. Maybe hello you? Hello was probably a little bit safer. So, hello. I was alerted to your Prodigy video by Mr. Dawson, and we wanted to reach out to you. We are incredibly displeased by the guide rod you received. Mr. Dawson wants to extend our apologies and asks that we receive the guide rod back for internal evaluation, and we'd like to send you a new one. And they go on prepaid shipping, send me new stuff, whatever. Not important to read. I respond back, sure, it's like, if you guys want it back, I'll be more than happy to send it back. And so they sent me a new guide rod. Of course, this is with the spring loaded and everything. It didn't come like this. But send me a new guide rod, and everything is silky smooth and just perfect. So it's been working wonderfully. This whole experience with Dawson Precision has shown me one very important thing. And that is that if a company is willing to go out of its way to correct a problem, even one that was not reported to them, that they obviously care about their end product. And that is why you should buy from Dawson Precision. They're willing to come to me, a guy who in the YouTube universe is basically a fart in the hurricane, and say, you know what, we want to correct this. They didn't have to. It's not going to affect their business at all by doing so, but that does not matter. They wanted to do right by me and make it correct. And I really appreciate that. And because of that, I'm doing this video. And I'm not getting anything for this video from Dawson Precision. They did not ask me to do it. I'm doing it because I believe that when you come across a company that is willing to go above and beyond for the customer, that it should be celebrated and shared with everyone that you run across. And the easiest way for me to do that is by telling you. This guide rod that they sent me with the reverse plug, which if you're wondering, the part number is 026-1056. I'll also put it up on the screen. This guide rod and reverse plug, it actually captures the, well, can you see that there? I'll get my ugly face out of the way. It actually captures the front of the reverse plug and makes it really nice and secure. Now, how I was running it was with the factory reverse plug, and there is no lip up front for it to catch, and that can potentially cause a problem. And that means that if you drop this on your bench, you accidentally knock it while you're putting it into the slide, this thing can go launching. And what better to show that by a demonstration. I've got my eyes on, so I am as safe as I possibly can be. Now, if you were to accidentally just push down on this as you're inserting it, or if it hits the bench, can you imagine if you were out in the field at the shooting range where that would have disappeared to? Chances are you might not find it. Let's do it again. Oh, that's so much fun. So just to give you an idea, that wall is 10 feet from me, and it was launching this reverse plug with a 10-pound, 5-inch recoil spring, pretty much that entire 10 feet horizontally, and hitting with quite a bit of force, which means that if you were out at the range, you may not find this thing. That well-designed little reverse plug with the lip, probably a good idea to use it. From now on, you know, when I'm looking for parts, the first place I'm going to go is to Dawson Precision because of the customer service experience that I had. And I would recommend that you do the same. And they have a lot of different little parts, you know, for a lot of brands. So make them your first stop, and if you can, purchase from them and support them, because we need to support companies who do good by customers.